Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Is this on? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Woo! Let me get into this. Let me get into this with this crappy music. Show must go on. The show must go on. I am very Good morning, Anonymous. This music sucks, man. What kind of music I got on here? What the hell is this? OMG. OMG. This music's supposed to be not this. No, I don't know why I picked this music, man. This music is not good for the morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Legal Latino Heat here. Happy Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. The show must go on. Yes, I am a little, as they say, hungover. A little. Went to AEW Dynamite yesterday. Fun event. Fucking felt good to be back live with the people, the fans. Before the show, I posted a video yesterday of the Acclaimed. I really wanted to meet the Acclaimed. I asked them for a picture. No, I know they were in character or whatever, but I was like, I wanted a picture with Matt Caster. Matt Caster's fun, man. That guy. We're the Acclaimed. The Acclaimed. Man, those guys are cool, man. You want to see who he is? I'm gonna show you guys. Max Caster. Rap. Yeah, you see. He's cool, man. This guy. I like this guy, man. These guys. Just signed, put pen to paper, but this dude here needs an escalator just to get into my face. I son these haters. I spank you like you want some bad behavior, and this dude's too generic to even diss. Matter of fact, yo, you looking too ugly to even kiss. Yo, my name is Max. This is Anthony. We are the Acclaimed. Everything you plan to be. Acclaimed is the name, and no, you ain't stopping them. Knock your ass out like your name's Nate Robinson. The next team to get the big W over SCU. And they wanna be Acclaimed. Hangman, you a changed man. Get a tan. And Trent, go back to your mom's minivan. Saying that they wanna be I'm Platinum Max, and I'm with the Acclaimed. Yo, Ryzen, you should get a different name. Maybe like bitch, you know, something less lame. Or maybe like water, cause you going down the drain. You got a losing streak, a streak in your beard. And I heard you go streaking because you're Platinum Max. I got the boom boom. I'ma sweep the Dark Order, get a broom soon. You were a legend, now a novelty. The dark. Yeah, this guy's amazing, man. So you see the interview they were doing, that was them yesterday. So I posted it last night. Damn, I wanted a picture with them. So it was fun, man. I love wrestling, live events, man. But ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, after the show yesterday, I took off from reality. Yeah, it was like a vacation, AEW. Yesterday was like after the show yesterday, I went to the chiropractor and just forgot about reality. I didn't even watch the news, no articles, no social. It just,
It was just AEW Dynamite yesterday, man. It was a escape day. It's like a day, you could just take off on your calendar, like, it was one of those days yesterday. Sometimes you just need. Who's that? My cat. Try that, ladies and gentlemen. Take a day out of your busy schedule and just be. Oh, my bad. I got all this stuff here. That looks unprofessional there. Very unprofessional. So yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, we went to Gary, Indiana yesterday. So it got me thinking. We're gonna go back to the future, right? And we're gonna see the old United States, the old countries, the cities, because we came across something yesterday, and now we came across something yesterday. Why do these major U.S. cities, what happened to them? So we're gonna do this live, a little segment of the shows, Back to the Future, and we're just gonna go back in time and look at the cities for what they were. We're gonna do New York soon, but yesterday somebody brought up St. Louis. I want to check this out because we're in the middle, Gary, Indiana. I saw the river, so that was like the steel capital of the world. All the businesses were coming from the Midwest, the middle of America. Because when you hear Biden talk and Kamala, they think of the middle of America like these bumpkins, these people that don't know any better. Hey, oh man, oh, like just working the farms and stuff. And I never heard of Gary, Indiana till yesterday. I've heard of the Indiana Pacers, but not Gary, Indiana. So today we're going to take a look at St. Louis. St. Louis in the 1950s. It just amazes me, right? Oh, look, I like these black and whites. This is my first time seeing this, ladies and gentlemen, watching this together. Just you can see the world for what it was back then. Look at these cars parked, the trolley. This is in 1950. This is like, look, the ice. They're taking out ice, snow. Look how they took out. Oh wow, it's a lot of snow. Jeez. Oh, I guess they're taking out the snow with the tractor. Look at that. This is how they did take care of business back in the days. Got some snow. Look at this. This is nice. This is 1950. It looks pretty cold here, huh? It looks like a cold day. It's like a very cold day here. Look at the buses. Mind you, this is 1950s. The dollar store. The first Dollar Tree. Look at that. The first Dollar Tree. Oh, maybe. The dollar store. Benz. Look at this. This is nice. Wow. Look at those trucks. This is 1950, ladies and gentlemen. So you imagine the evolution, right? You imagine in the 1950s having a car, right? Let's say you're 1950. Let's say you're 50 years old, all right? You grew up in the 1800s. Imagine that growing up in the 1800s. Oh, look, St. Louis, Missouri, 1900s to 19. So the 1900s, not even 1950s. We're talking about the 1900s. All right. Oh, 1900s. What are you looking at, Gatito? So this is the river. Remember I was telling you guys about that river, and then we're Gary, Indiana. Welcome to St. Louis. So that river, the Mississippi River. How's it going, 12 pack? Good morning. Good morning, Anonymous Dodge. Good morning, 12 pack. Good morning, everyone. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. So this got me really interesting. America for what it was back in the day. You had these Mill Creek. Damn, imagine growing up in this era, right? Like everything was nice. So I'm assuming everything was nice because just look at the pictures. Look at the St. Louis. So based on this waterway, you see all the houses being built. I guess that's where they did all the trades through the water. The horse and buggies. So this is the 1900s. Because I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption, right? So the Wild Wild West, the old stuff. And I'm just looking at this because that game really, really shows this off. 25 cents matinee today. Look at that. Yucatan gum. White Yucatan. Look, white. You have white Yucatan gum. What's Yucatan? Yucatan gum. What is the difference between that gum and the gum we have now? Look at the store. Damn, this looks like Red Dead Redemption. All right, we're not gonna watch all of this, but just get a good picture of the old America, how it was back then. Look at that, 1900s. Look at those buildings, right? They built those buildings in the 1900s without no technology. Look at that nice architecture. Who created that beautiful architecture? Right? Which group of people had the mentality to create these beautiful architectures? Some of these buildings are still standing today. Even in New York, they got buildings standing more than 100 years. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Who built these buildings? Who were the architecture? So if they didn't build it, we would have not had America. This is America. This is in the 1900s. No cars, no airplanes, none of that stuff. This is what gets me thinking. They did all of this with the least amount of technology, and today, they can't do much today with all this technology. It takes years to build a building, and these people build it with horses and buggies. How do you build a building on horses and buggies? Look at Houdini. Houdini's coming to town. World's best. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that architect, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that beautiful house. Who built that? Who built that? What's up, Julio? Good morning. Who built this beautiful architecture? That's what, and then people want to tear down the statues, burn down history. This is history. 48 nights in July. This is history. U.S. Navy wants young men. Look, old commercials, Wizard. So this was like the Times Square. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very, very tired, but I'm still doing the show, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about it. The show must go on. Gotta keep it professional, ladies and gentlemen. Monday through Fridays, 8:30 Eastern time. I'm not as charismatic like I'm usually am, like Tim Pool, but today, we're still gonna have a good show, ladies and gentlemen, because that's the professional that I am. And I didn't get to do my hair or my tie, but I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here. I'll make it up tomorrow, I promise. All right. So this is I just want to take a look at the old school, just a couple of minutes. And we didn't find what we found in Gary, Indiana in these pictures. And now we're going to take a look at St. Louis today, right? Because these people keep telling us, look at the family values. Look at these family values. St. Louis. Let's see, St. Louis. Charlie Bo. Like Charlie Bo. Charlie Bo be going there. All right, so we're gonna check out St. Louis, Missouri at night. Let's check it out at night. I think night is the safest time to come out at night. So we just spent a few minutes looking at St. Louis in the 1900s. You guys saw how beautiful it was, and this is now. This is St. Louis now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you got your gas stations. Everybody just hanging out. Jeez, man. Like nobody's gonna get shot here, right? Oh, she's twerking. Of course she's twerking. What is the thing about twerking? Like, what's the whole thing about twerking? Like women, like I don't know. Let me twerk. Like I don't get it. Taylor Avenue. Yeah, this is depressing, man. You know, we were looking at the nice, tranquil St. Louis 1900s. Look at cop. Somebody got shot already. Oh wow! Already somebody got shot. Look at church. Is that the church that we saw on the video? No. Look at the church. Is that the same one that we just saw like a couple of minutes ago? Yeah, I think it is. It's still standing. So you saw those buildings from the 1900s. Julio, I moved from Chicago to St. Louis. Well, actually 40 minutes west of the city. I wonder what type of people hang out in those gas stations now. Not the working types, I don't think. You know, a gas station is a place you get your gas, some drinks, and just keep on with your day. All right, I want to see some. Oh, look! Imagine living here. A lot of classic cars here. Man, these neighborhoods do not look fun. They don't look like a place you want to raise your kids in, right? You don't want to raise your kids. He's doing a U-turn here. Oh, he's going into a parking. Oh, look, he cut through. So it's just people hanging out. Look at this. This is an abandoned building. North North St. Louis. So look, this is one of those buildings that I was talking about. That was created in 1900s, right? These old buildings. These are not a new ones that they just built recently. These are old ones, and they're empty. And they're just hanging out there on the steps, like a smoking, hanging out. This is wow. So this is like America, right? This is America in 2021. My point is, how did we go down? We didn't go up. Because if in the 1900s, let's check out another one. In the 1900s, right? We had all these buildings and you know horse and buggies. North St. Louis, worst area in North. Isn't the North where the water is at? The river? Like, isn't the North supposed to be like the best? It's always is the worst parts in the city are always where the baseball team is at or basketball team or because this is the old houses, right? This is the old St. Louis. These aren't new. These are from the 1900s. The ones we were just watching look straight out of RoboCop, exactly. And RoboCop was done in the 1980s, 88, 1990. I just saw that movie too. RoboCop is a good movie to watch because that's where we're headed. We're headed right straight that way. Wow, this is a city in America, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this house. That one house on the block. This is depressing, honestly. Sorry about that. This is very, very, very depressing. These This is very, very, very depressing here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's skip around a little bit. We're not gonna watch all of it. We're just skipping. You guys could check him out, Charlie Bro. It's just oh, look at that. Look at that. This is America, ladies and gentlemen. This is America in 2021, maybe 2020. So after that year we had 2020, a lot of stuff. It's even worse. Has decayed even more. Look at this urban decay. Wow, is that a White Castle over there? That is a White Castle. Are there White Castles in St. Louis? I spotted a White Castle. Look at that. That is a White Castle. I could tell what's a White Castle. Oh no, we need some 1080p up in this. I apologize. I didn't even have 1080p on. There we go. Now we can see this in HD. A lot of people live here. Those houses are upkept. These are old historic houses. Look at these historic, beautiful houses. And who messes with open land? These are apartments now. Okay, these are new. These are apartments. I could look at the gates. It's not even that safe of a gate. Oh yeah, these are apartments. This is like whoever the hell wants to live here. Apartment. Damn, imagine living here, right? Look at these old historic houses. They couldn't even they're still standing. In New York, those houses are worth a lot of money, those old school houses. And look over here, they just like Chicago and Detroit. We're gonna go check those out later on, Chicago and Detroit, because now I'm interested in the Midwest. I was telling people in the Midwest, a lot of things came out from the Midwest, right? From the middle. Cars, Detroit. Even RoboCop to take Detroit. Oh, there's a Motel 6 Super 8. We're supposed to be having like flying cars by now, technology. Gas is $1.69. What year was this? So pretty much all the neighborhoods in St. Louis look the same. I haven't seen a White Castle for centuries. So, ladies and gentlemen, right? It's 2021. Wow, it's very slow on 1080p. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put it 720. It lags a little bit, no? Oh, that sucks. I haven't seen a White Castle in a long time. I'm not sure. It's weird over here. They have North St. Louis, South St. Louis County, and St. Louis City. County sounds good. Honestly, legal. It's sad to see them houses and buildings, to see them abandoned, burned down in a terrible condition. People don't care of them anymore. No, we just finished. All right, we're gonna go right back into the old ones real quick. I just so you can see, like, this is sad. This is very, very sad. Oh, look! I found a new one. Ladies. Oh, this is gonna be sadder now. I think this is gonna be because my chiropractor is from St. Louis, so he loves the Cardinals. He's always talking about them. We're always talking about them. I got to change the title of today's show to St. Louis. Yesterday we did Gary, Indiana, which was cool. New Orleans, right? Because New Orleans, wasn't that like so all these towns, right, that were busting and booming in the early 1900s with the music, with the technology. Why are those cities the worst cities in the world today, right? Why is Baltimore, Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, these cities, it's like somebody subverted the country to destroy the best cities in America. And who would want to do that, ladies and gentlemen, right? Yes, your computer going off the speed of a Tamagotchi. Listen, I have a ThinkPad, a Lenovo ThinkPad. It has a Core i5 over here, but it's pretty cool, man. I mean, this computer lets me do live streaming with the Ethernet cable. But help me out, ladies and gentlemen. I want to get a real PC so it could just be smooth, flawlessly. So I tell you, the cost of living is way cheaper than Chicago and St. Louis. Hey, Legal, I'm busy getting ready for work, but listening. Love this show. Want to see some shocking stuff? Check out Niagara Falls, the American side of Niagara Falls, straight out of the urban decay. Thank you, B Smiley. You know what? Tomorrow's Friday. We'll go do New York tomorrow. Somebody said yesterday Newburgh. We'll do Newburgh tomorrow. We'll do Newburgh, Niagara Falls. And New York City, we could save it for another day. We'll save New York City for another. We talk about New York City all the time. We talk New York City every day here. Yesterday we give venga, papito, venga. Come say hi to the people. Venga, venga. Venga, gatito. Come say hi to the people. Venga. Come say hi to the people. Say something. Say something in the mic. Oh, you want to? Let's chill with me. You never hang out with me, Ginger. You always want to walk around when I'm doing the show. You never want to hang out. Newburgh is straight decay too. Looks like the Bronx in the 70s and early 80s. All right. Now you're distracting me, gatito. Stand here with me. Go stand there. There you go. Go hang. You're always putting your butt in my face. See, I cleared this out so you can hang out here. There you go. You could just hang out here. All right. So let's. This is St. Louis, ladies and gentlemen. This is when they were constructing the Ark. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look how they were constructing the Ark. That's pretty dope. I guess we could watch this. How they constructed the Ark. Wow, look at this pool. Even the pool looks clean. Look at that guy enjoying life. Diplomat. We're going back to the future, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these people enjoying life. Oh, honey. I bet you that guy is not even like a businessman. He's just a regular guy, just wearing a suit and a tie. Stop sign. Look, a stop sign. Look at the Greyhound buses. Ooh. I appreciate B Smiley. Yeah. The point of the morning show is 1 quick hour while you're getting ready to work or you're driving to work. Check it out. Infotainment. We're learning something new every show. I just want to. I want to. The pool water looks clean, glass, everything, right? This is not even 1080p, ladies and gentlemen. This is some old video from I don't know when, 1965. Gateway to the West. So this is on their way to the West. Look at the phones. This is an old camera, right? This is in 1965. Look at the technology back then and look at the technology now. You see, wow, look at those shoes. Wow. United States. Look, they were just constructed. Everything is made in the United States back then. Did you see those shoes? Look, everything that was made in America, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. 1965, ladies and gentlemen. And what the hell are we doing right now? We're arguing about bathrooms and Purina dog chow. Pat. What the hell? Budweiser. Look at the beer. Wow. I would like to taste a beer from back then, huh? Oh, that's the pills, no? Yeah, it's pills. Oh, that's gum. Look at those machines. The engineering. Look at this. This is beautiful. Look at the scientist over here working. You know, it's like this was St. Louis. This is the St. Louis. Look, everybody was being electronics, printing stuff. This is made in America. This is what made in America is. Look at it. Even the cards, even your Christmas cards are made in America. The book are made in America. Oh, so the little children's book with the gold stuff on the outside, that's made in America. McDonald Space Center. Hey. Oh, it's time to eat. Oh, I want to go eat. Oh, see? You call the kids.
St. Louis. But here today are taking place many pace-setting trends which are being watched by educators throughout the nation. The public schools, over 600 of them, rank second to none in modern teaching methods and equipment. Specialized schools for the handicapped.
Do you notice something about this classroom? Hey, good morning, Mysterious. Doing makeup and hair for work and watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the point of the morning show. Just have me on in the background and just we'll talk about stuff. But have you noticed something about this classroom?
Bring not only children from all parts of the country, but teachers under training from all parts of
Look
the
at these teachers teaching.
The many private schools, church supported.
This stuff that we're watching doesn't exist today. This is ancient history right here. This people working, people learning, going to school. This does not exist anymore. This world doesn't exist anymore. This is the past. And are we ever gonna get to this or better than this? I don't think. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't know. The first black I seen in the whole video. This is 70 years ago, 50 years ago, and we have only gone down. It's like somebody watched this and wanted to destroy this. And the only way to destroy this is destroying the country from within. Have you noticed the demographics of this video? I only saw like look at the demographics of this video. Everything is so white and polite, and look at this. Look at that water. You could probably drink from it. This is depressing, honestly. I thought this was gonna be more fun, but this is sad. Look at the ducks. Little girls wearing dresses. Look at the family values. Little boy has a fishing rod. Wow, look at this. Look at the monkey. They have monkeys driving around. He crashed. The monkey tried to get away. Oh, they have monkeys doing us. This is part of the Barnum and Bailey circus. No, this is Barnum and Bailey. Oh wow.
I love the tiger.
This has to be Barnum and Bailey, right? This is Barnum. This has to be the Barnum and Bailey circus. How come there's no circuses anymore that have elephants on top of the ball or anything like that? All those kids look well behaved. Yeah, man. College used to be cheaper. Look at the zoo. That's a zoo. Did they make it to the moon? Look at these shows. Wow, man. Look at the family values: father, mother, significant other, and the kid. The aunt. That's the grandma, probably. Oh, there's three ladies. My bad. And they're smoking around the kid. But it was, it was back in the days. It's French. This looks like the French, right? It's like a lot of Europeans migrated to America and built these beautiful buildings and skyscrapers, and it's like a certain group of people hate Europeans that built America, helped building it, right? I remember when I went to high school, I was thrilled to dissect a frog, but our school cut down the budget. I remember that. You had home ec, you had dissect frogs. They teach you about that. I think I was like a pig fetus or something I had to do. I don't know why they didn't just use a frog. But man, look at this. This is 1965, ladies and gentlemen. This is last time I went to a circus in 1980s. I went to the Barnum and Bailey like in the 90s. Once they took out the animals, there was no. I think Barnum and Bailey went out of business, right? Because man, this Barnum Bailey Circus. Look, with elephants 5 years ago. Look, they said goodbye after 146 years. This is the final performance. So why did they go out of business? At the Nassau Coliseum. Also, did something on ice? Man, this is sad, yo. Like, you had a circus, and they've been messing with them, right? The circus. Yeah, since they took out the elephant, they couldn't make money anymore. Oh, look, 1993. Let's just check out really quick the 1993 one. Man, everything was just better. The circus, man, copyright 1993. So this is 1993. We talked about. I was what? 8 years. It was 8 years old. So I probably went to the circus in 1993.
Give me clouds, give me colored lights, give me dancing girls and acrobats dressed up in tights. Give me elephants and tigers too. And there's nothing else in all the world I'd rather do than march down the street to that military beat. Hear trumpets blare, there's
So you see, it was just the opening. You had tigers, and man, it's just why has everything gone down in society? Why is urban decay happening? Everything's watered down. Education, transportation, everything is just watered down. It's amazing. It's like on purpose. It's like all of this was done on purpose. Like people saw the beautiful America in the 1950s and wanted to destroy it, right? Because we can go back to around that time when the decay started happening. So as the show goes on, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We really are gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm really interested in this. Why has America gone backwards? It's like it's done on purpose. it's like it's like a group, a small group that controls, I don't know, maybe like the media, the commercials, and just changes the way the world is. Right now, we're getting bullied by like PETA, BLM, all these groups. BLM only comes out during the election. You notice we haven't heard anything about BLM this year, right? Excuse me. You know, BLM only comes out in 2016, 2024. So, you know, BLM is, excuse me, is coming back out in 2024. So, we're going to have 2 years of no BLM. No more black people getting killed for 2 years by cops. And if they do, we're not going to hear about it. So, this is the way it works. Once you understand history, you see the world for what it is. You appreciate and see it for what it is. Like, the story of the greatest show on earth, man. Where did Barnum and Bailey Circus come out of? I think it's St. Louis, right? All right, let me show you this guy. Mundane. Somebody said America's mundane. America was somewhat in isolation in those days. So this was a huge distraction from the mundane. Good clip of preserving the entertainment. Yeah, you know, back then you had the circus. So you were excited for the circus. You know, you had no television. Look, you had camels. You know, you're like a kid in St. Louis or wherever you're from here, wherever, and you see these animals. Ooh, you know, these animals are the ones you see camel smoking a cigarette. Look at those humps. So you know, people gathered. This has to be St. Louis. You know, you had all these people do special stuff. Houdini, like is he doing magic? The bearded lady, the tallest man. You could feed the animals. What is it? Oh, they're playing that game with the shell. The shell. Oh, they start fighting. We want our money back. Oh, I guess they're like this is a show.
Circus men knew to expect violence in some towns, like Scranton, Pennsylvania, where the coal miners had a reputation for short tempers. When they felt ripped off, they'd attack with rocks and lumps of coal. Or New Haven, Connecticut, where the young men of Yale always tried some college prank. When they tried to steal a trained monkey, the circus troupe used an elephant to fight back.
So, oh, this is pretty cool to watch. Every man is wearing a hat, like me.
Brawls between circuses and rubes could.
Wow.
They took pride in always making it to the next town and always putting on a show that would keep the rubes coming back year after year.
I am coming. Ooh.
Barnum had the ability to repeat his success almost endlessly.
Barnum.
On several occasions,
P.T. Barnum. P.T. Barnum. So who's Bailey?
as a great traveler, 3 separate trains displayed alongside the animals of distant lands were humans. Johnson maintained a 66.
Beware fraud.
The art of negative advertising achieved its apex in the golden age of the circus.
So back then they used titles to merchantism. Merchant. Let me go back. Merch. Let me see. I'll skip. Cheap Pete and Honest Lou. The Wandering Jews. Oh, look, the Wandering Jews return. Good morning, Rational Times. Good morning. Good morning. Ah, the Wandering Jews. How can we not do an episode without talking about? So let me. Who? Now we have to go back of the circus. Who's P.T. Barnum now? Is he of European descent? P.T. Barnum. He's an American businessman. Phineas Taylor. His name is Phineas. Was an American showman, politician, and celebrated hoaxes. Barnum and Bailey Circus, 1871. He's from New York City. P.T. Barnum. Okay, we'll get into this later on. He was born in Connecticut, and he died in 1891. Wow, so this show has been going on for 145 years. P.T. Barnum. I guess Bailey took over. But to keep that name, right? P.T. Barnum and Bailey. That's a legacy right there, ladies and gentlemen. P.T. Barnum, his legacy lived on for 4 years ago because they shut down the circus. The magnets, the draw. So this is back then, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I want to be a tin peddler. In NYC in the 80s, they used to be factories, but the government taxed them down. I remember when I first moved to this country, there was a lot of factories. I enjoy a little snake oil now and then. I remember when I moved here in 1990, my grandma worked in like 2 factories. Like she had 2 jobs in 2 different factories. I remember having to go pick up her paychecks with her, with my grandma. May she rest in peace. I remember those days, those factories. Now there's no factories. Nothing is made in America anymore. The early 1900s. We're going to go back to the future, ladies and gentlemen. Everything that I'm talking about, it ties back to today. Because we got to be students of history to understand what's going on today. Because if you can see this, what was going on in the 1950s and how we have not progressed, it's sad. These people keep saying progressive. We're progressing backwards. We're not progressing forwards. We're progressing backwards. The 1900s. They're still well behaved.
Making it illegal for blacks and whites to play checkers together.
Jim Crow, as many.
Oh my God! A racist, racist documentary. Every time.
The dramatic and innovative use of electricity dazzled visitors, turning night into day.
Ooh.
Exhibitions demonstrated the latest developments in agriculture, forestry, engineering, and transportation.
Look at that.
On September 5th, President McKinley came.
We sold out to Made in China. Yup.
The reception for the president and his wife drew 50,000 spectators to the temple.
Instead of America becoming inventive, we just became consumers. All America does is consume. We consume. We don't build. We consume. That's why we're fat. We don't build anything. We don't get our food. We just eat it. We consume. No, Julio, yeah, you were the one that said that last week, or yeah. China's gonna buy us up because this is what we're getting to. Why would you want to destroy America to buy it on the cheap? China's gonna like all those houses, right? I was saying to myself, if I had money, I would buy those houses. I will buy a block. So you're probably gonna have these rich Chinese men or other, just come in and start buying blocks, buying those houses. Those houses are still standing up for a reason. There's a big something after this, ladies and gentlemen, and we're getting to the forefront of it. Complacency, yeah, it really is. Everybody's okay. Back then, you saw, right, these civil wars, the North and the South, because they fought for their beliefs. People died. Look at they're fighting each other. The Civil War. They raise a flag, and if you really believe, are you willing to die for it? And those people on Twitter is just toxic. Twitter. I go on Twitter, man. Sometimes I just can't help myself and just start arguing with people for no reason. Crazy, huh? It just. But what can we do, ladies and gentlemen? What can we do? It's just, I don't know. All I could do is just show you some videos. Because if you try this, it's just sad, man. Colorado experience. Everything's about race, right? You had to put the KKK here. Everything's about race. Everything. 7 Black American expressed their rages in the 1960s. Oh, 7 Black Americans expressed, not American Express. I gotta do the opening bell and the closing. Oh, look. So we're gonna. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for giving me an hour of your time, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great, productive day. God willing, I'll be here tomorrow live again, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have Ronald McDonald hitting the opening bell. I gotta do these at 9:30. The opening bell happens at 9:30. I apologize for the delay, but I'm here. The show must go on. I still, managed to. I just woke up, ladies and gentlemen, and I did the show. I went to AEW Dynamite. Yes, a little hungover still, but pushed through. We got a show. And Twitter and TikTok are garbage. Yep, they really are. All right, Ronald. This is not even the real Ronald McDonald. What is this? LGBTQ Ronald McDonald. Look at that. That McDonald, that's not the real McDonald. Where's his afro? Ronald McDonald has an afro. He looks like Michael Jackson here with that hair. That is not the real Ronald McDonald. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Julio, B. Smiley, Hillbilly Harry, Me Horror Show, Irrational Times, T Moose. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate it, Mysterious. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for giving me an hour of your time, ladies and gentlemen. Anonymous Dodge 12-pack. I appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be here tomorrow. God willing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. God willing, we'll be here tomorrow. I gotta go. The opening bell. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. The opening bell. Oh, that's time for me to go, ladies and gentlemen. Once you hear that bell, I gotta go. God willing, see you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Have yourselves a great and productive day. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for giving me an hour of your time. Have a good day, everyone.